नहीं, यहाँ स्टार्ट करने के बाद यहाँ करने का। अगर आपको नहीं करना है तो ये दबा लेना। मेरे को बोलना है तो वो दबा लीजिए। देखना स्टार्ट करके छोड़ना।
1 minute or 2 minutes is nice.
ये दबा लो। बात स्टार्ट करना है। स्टार्ट हो गया ना स्ट्रीम? 1 मिनट होता स्टार्ट हो गया। आपको बात करना स्टार्ट करना है तो दबा लो। ये फैन
मेरा एक डालो वीडियो
हाँ,
उसमें।
डाल।
आता नहीं क्यों?
वो वहाँ से अपडेट हो जो दे रहा था। वो 5 सेकंड का डिले है। तो यहाँ इसका आवाज़ सुना था।
Hello friends. Hi everyone. Good evening to all. So, how are you all doing? Hello Preeti. Hope you can hear me clearly. Hi Nahid. Hello. Hello everybody. It is lovely to have you all in my live session. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks for the comment that you can hear. So let us. It's very clear. Okay. So let me start off the session as it is a long one and we don't want to waste our time. So can we start, guys? Hi, Chaitra. So before we start off, let me wish you all a happy new year and may this year brings lot of prosperity, success to all of us. So this is my first live in this new year, 2021. So I think we can start off this session. By this time, I think you all know what is the topic we are discussing today. So anybody knows what is the topic we are discussing today? I think it is one of the important aspect in our life. So we all want this in our life. We can do anything for this. So the topic is about happiness. And one more thing I just want to add on is I think that there will be a gap between I say and you get the information. So are you having that gap? Are you feeling that? Okay then. So today we'll be discussing how being happy makes you healthier. So why it matters the most to be happy in our daily lives. So as you all know, being happy is more than just having a smile on your face. It's about your overall mental state and the attitude we have towards things in our environment and within us. Are you able to hear? Yes, Preeti. Happy is happy health. Yes, when you are happy enough, you are healthy enough. It is true. So tell me, friends, what is happiness? So what do you think happiness is? Please write down in the comment box. Let's make it an interactive session where I say some things and you can also say some of the things. So what do you think, guys? What is happiness? Happiness itself is a word which has such a broad meaning. Yes, Wahid is written feeling contented. Yes, it is. Express positivity. Yes, it is true. We are more focused. I think I things we do in the things we Yeah. When we are happy, we are not focused. Yes, it is true. It's right. So, okay, let me tell you what happiness means. So, we have one of the famous ancient Greek philosopher called Aristotle. So, he told these words more than 2000 years ago, and they still ring true today also. So he told these words: happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. So he knew that happiness is one of the aspect in our life. So it is very important in our life. He knew this before it is 2000 years ago that he told these words. So in this way we come to know that from those from the ancient time itself, happiness is given so much importance, and we all do many things to be happy. I think we want to be with our family, spend time with our family to be happy. We go for shopping, we attain happiness in that. By doing our maybe hobbies, we attain happiness. So there are many ways that we attain happiness. So in a broader term, happiness is the experience of positive emotions, such as our friends also wrote. It is about joy, contentment, and satisfaction. So when we So we should always think positive in life, always be motivated to have a better life with happiness. So, guys, here happiness, I don't mean uh, only the financial happiness. I don't mean that. Okay, that is one part. But here, I mean the inner peace of the soul, or the inner happiness we have. We want to attain that inner happiness. So, how can we get that? How can we get that inner happiness? So we can do this. We can get this inner happiness or inner peace by staying with positive thinking people, or by staying positive. One of our friend had also written that spreading positivity. Yes, it is. It is one of the main point in, if we want to be happy. So always stay positive. Always be with positive people, so that your focus is not diverted. You always think positively in any aspect of your life. So that is one point we have to always remember. Yes, Chaitra is written inner feelings. To be positive is happiness. Yes, Chaitra, that is true. So when we feel happy from inside, we give happiness to others also. The people around us also become happy when we are happy. So we give that happiness to them when we are happy from inside. So our inner feelings, our inner happiness is also important. So we should take care of that. We always say you should always think positive so that you become positive enough to spread positivity around. So that is one of the aspect. So another one is we should leave behind our pasts, which keeps you unhappy. So there is no point in carrying our past to the present and feel terrible, miserable, or depressed about it. So don't you all think so? Staying in past always is uh, it's such a miserable thing. You are damaging your health. So you should never carry that past into your present. You should try to leave that past away. Though we can't live it, but still you have to try. You should uh, you can do it by many ways. You can go into whatever the hobbies you like, or you can do anything so that you forget that, you divert that. So you can leave that past and be in a present. So when you are in present, you can be happy enough. So you can think for the future also in a very positive way. So carrying this past will lead to depression. So this depression has its own effect on your mind, body, and heart. So don't you think so, friends? Guys, tell me. Don't you think so? There is no point in carrying depressed feeling with you always. Don't you think so? So now that we see, yes, Chaitra has written, absolutely, yes. It is true. Yes, Lekha. Laksh. Sorry. It is true, Laksh. So, okay, now that we can see what depression has, how it affects our body. We'll see that now. So this will give more clarity about how we can lead a better, happy life without depression. So we will also see what science has to say about depression. So, friends, tell me now. So, what is depression? What do you mean when you say I'm depressed? So, before I continue, can you please write down in that comment box what do you feel depression is? What do you feel depression is? Yes, sadness. Yes, Shari. That's true. Sadness. Hi, Mummy. So, depression, I think we keep hearing about depression in this lockdown also. We were hearing so much about this depression word. We just use it casually also sometimes. We don't see the inner meaning of it, but still we use it. So in this lockdown, we saw many cases also with this depression. So slowly, it's thank God that we are slowly coming out of this. I think it will be positive enough now to lead a happy life. Yes, feeling sad. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is correct. It is true. Lekha, thinking about past, thinking negative. Yeah. We should leave our negativity. Yes. Chaitra says, not free from mind, always occupied. Yes. That is only. You should free your mind. You should not carry your past. You should not bring it to present. So always be in present times. Never go to the past things which has happened. So what has happened over. So you should make it a point to be in the present and think about a positive future for ourselves and the people around us. Yes, it is true. Okay, then I will tell you. So depression is a brain disorder. That is your brain function changes drastically by affecting your body, heart, and your immune system. So it causes physical symptoms, increases your risk of physical illness, or may worsen further also. We will also see further how the depression is affecting our bodies. So it affects our mood. Yeah, there is a mood swings, so we say. So it the depression is affecting our mood also. It also increases aches and pains of the body. Like people say, we have a body pain, joint pain, etc. So the people, 2 to 3% of people who experience this depression have this type of symptoms in them. So that is one of the symptoms. There is also chronic fatigue, decreased appetite, and some people also notice lack of good sleep, insomnia, or oversleeping also. Yeah, oversleeping as well as one of the symptom of depression. Yes, Shavin is writing overthinking. Yes, it is true. When you overthink, it leads to depression. Yes, it is true. Chaitra is writing with negative thoughts. Yes, it is. So depression has many effects, negative effects on our body. So we should try not to be depressed. There are many ways that we can go for so that we don't get into this depression. So let's understand what the science has to say about how happiness affects our body. Before I tell you about this, someone else wants to talk to you. So let's see a video and see who wants to talk to us.
Hello there. I am serotonin. I am a hormone present in your brain. I am also known as happy hormone. I help you with sleeping, eating, and digestion. I stabilize your mood, feelings, and happiness. When I am not around in your brain, you experience sadness, anxiety, and sleep disorder. Hey, Sharma, can you please explain to your friends how they can increase me in their bodies? Meanwhile, let me call my friends to introduce to you all.
बाकी कर लूंगा.
Okay, then. Now we came to know that there is a hormone produced in our brain called serotonin. Also, it is also known as happy hormone. It is one of the main hormones that allow brain cells and other nervous system cells to communicate with each other. So this is one of the happy hormones released in our brains. So when we are happy, serotonin is released. So now, as serotonin asked me, let us discuss how we can increase serotonin hormone in our body naturally. So, have you heard about this hormone, and do you know how we can increase this? What are the different ways that we can increase this hormone in our body? Have you all heard about the happy hormone? Definitely, I think we would have heard about the happy hormones. Though we don't know the names, we would have heard that there are the happy hormones which get released in our brain, which gives us happiness. So, did you all know about this? And do you know how we can increase this? The different ways to increase this happiness. Yes, being happy. Yeah, how? Being happy, how you can increase? What are the ways? Does anybody know? Okay, then we'll continue. So first one, the first one is food. We can increase serotonin hormone by foods. So serotonin hormone is not directly obtained from food. We get it through an amino acid called tryptophan from food, which is later converted to serotonin. So tryptophan is found primarily in high protein foods like whole milk, oats, cheese, nuts and seeds. I think especially it is peanuts is rich in tryptophan. There are breads, chocolates, fruits, canned tuna, turkey, and chicken. So all these are high in protein. So these food allow the amino acid to be released, and then it is converted into serotonin hormone. So foods do give us happiness. So many of us, I think we do know that food gives us happiness. So certain foods are there which gives us happiness. Yeah, somebody has written doing exercise. Nahid has written doing exercise. Take medicine. No, taking medicine is not the solution for happiness. Doing exercise is one solution. Yeah, one of the way you can get the hormone released in your brain, in your body. Eat organic. Yes, organic. Yeah, now it is more, people are more into organic foods. Yes. So, coming to the next one, uh, it is the serotonin hormone is released through exercises, as our friend has written through exercises. Yes, serotonin hormone is released through exercises. So, exercising triggers the release of tryptophan, the amino acid which we talked before. So, it is released in your blood and in turn reaches your brain, and the serotonin hormone is produced. So, in this process, serotonin hormone is produced, and exercises give that happiness. So, we always say do exercise early in the morning so that your whole day is good enough. You feel happy. So, doing exercise early in the morning also gives that effect. There are many exercises which we can follow every day, or we can follow different types of different. Each day we can follow different type of exercises. So aerobics is one of the such exercises which has more effect. So you can turn on your music and start aerobic exercise. So music and exercise gives you that double boost of serotonin that gets released in your body. So you can do that, or you can join a dance class also. If anybody is interested in dance, you can join the dance class. That is also one of the ways to have happy hormones to be released in our body. You can also go for swimming, cycling, jogging, or brisk walking. So any exercise, whichever you like. So any exercise gives you that happiness. So serotonin hormone is released through that. Okay, coming to the third one. Third one is being in sunlight. Yes, this is also one of the aspect, being in sunlight. So, okay, in winters, we just passed on our winters, and now we are coming into our summers. So in winters, we always means sometimes we do say we do not have a mood. We do not want to get up or do anything. We feel lazy. So why is this? Why does this happen in winters? So this is the effect of lower serotonin in our body. So in summers we feel active because there is abundance of sunlight around us. So we do feel active. But in winters, because of a lower serotonin in the body, we feel a bit lazy. So now we came to know the culprit, why we feel lazy in winters. So I think we know whom to blame now if we are lazy. Isn't it interesting, guys? So I also did not know this. So as I researched about it, I came to know it is because of the serotonin hormone that we get that laziness. So yeah, so we can spend some time in sunlight for I think at least 15 to 20 minutes each day. So generally, it is said that early morning, that is 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock sunlight, that shows a miracle to our body functioning. So do make it a habit to spend some time on your terrace or outdoors to boost that serotonin hormone in your body. So we should make that a habit. So coming to the fourth one is massage therapy. So isn't it interesting to get a massage from a cat? So who wants a massage from a cat? So okay, then massage therapy helps in increasing serotonin. So 20 minutes of massage once or twice a week will help in increasing this hormone. There was also a study which was done in 2004 in US where 84 pregnant women with depression were advised for 20 minutes of massage from their partners twice a week. So the result was after 16 weeks, the result where they felt less anxious and depressed and had serotonin levels also increased. So these studies are showing that massage is also one of the ways where there is release of serotonin hormone in our body. So I think once in a while we can go for a massage also. So coming to the fifth one is meditation. So how can we forget meditation? As I had already discussed this in my previous live session also, that meditation helps in reducing anxiety and depression. So, scientific studies say that 86 billion brain cells are influenced by serotonin. So, increased serotonin gives happiness. So, scientists call it a happy neurotransmitter. So there is also another study which is done in University of Montreal. So the scientists here have shown that meditation impacts production of serotonin in the brain. It is thought that meditation bathes neurons with an array of feel-good chemicals which melts away your stress and depression. So the studies say that meditation is one of the ways where your feel good chemicals are released. That is, your serotonin is released, and that melts away your stress. You are stress relief, and your depression level is low. So, this is one of the ways. So when we are talking about this depression, we will talk about another hormone that is cortisol. This is the villain in our body. It is the stress hormone. So have anybody heard about this hormone? What it does to our body? Have anybody heard this? Yeah, one of our friends has written to meditation is must. Yes, it is. So after I came into this meditation, I came to know about the various benefits. My last session also we had a discussion about the various benefits we get through meditation. So meditation is one way where we can get happiness. So okay, tell me guys, have anyone heard about this cortisol? It is actually stress hormone that gets released in our body. So anybody heard about this? So here we have our villain of Bollywood, Amrish Puri. His famous dialogue is Mogambo Khushwa, the main villain of our Bollywood. So in the same way, cortisol is also the villain of our body. So okay, guys, anyone heard about this? Okay, then let me continue. So cortisol is a hormone produced when we are stressed. As the word says, cortisol is a stress hormone. So when we are stressed, this hormone is released. Okay, sometimes releasing this hormone is normal as we do experience some sort of stress now and then in our life. So this is normal cortisol, but when it is released in a long run, if there is a presence of cortisol hormone in our body, then it is not at all okay. It is not at all normal. So why it is not normal? Why means it presence of this hormone takes your body down. Your healthy muscles and bones get destroyed because of this hormone. So it blocks the creation of good hormones. When these good hormones are blocked, the there is chances of depression coming into you. There's anxiety. So this hormone gives you that anxiety, depression. So the creation of good hormones, it stops that creating. So there is also increased blood pressure because of this, or brain fog, insomnia, inflammation, and the list goes on and on. So it is a long list. When there is cortisol in our body, when there is stress in our body, when this stress hormone is released, there are so many bad effects on our body. So clearly, too much of stress hormone is really a bad news to our body and our health, overall health. So we should also always take care of this so that we don't have this issue in our body. Okay, there is also one more study which proves these points which we have just discussed. This study is done by Rutgers University. Here, the doctors discovered that the people who meditate daily had nearly 50% reduction in cortisol levels. So they say meditation is one of the powerful weapons which is always on call, ready to save the day. So we should make it a habit after listening to all this. It is important that we should make it a habit to meditate daily. It can be a morning routine or your evening routine. Once in a day, you can take out at least 5 to 10 minutes for yourself and meditate so that you have this happy hormones released in your body, in your brain, so that your day is good enough. So now it looks like serotonin has come back with his friends. So let's see what his friends have to say. So let's play a video.
Hi, my friend.
Hi, serotonin.
Let me introduce my friend Mr. Oxytocin.
Hi, everyone.
Can you please introduce yourself to everyone?
Yeah, sure. I am oxytocin. I am also known as the love hormone. I help in building positive relationships, trust, empathy, positive communication, etc. I play a very important role in reproduction, breastfeeding, mother and child bonding, that is motherhood. Fathers also have a similar effect in fatherhood.
Hey. My other friend Mr. Dopamine is also here.
Hey friends. I am dopamine. Even though I am late today, I'm never late in your bodies. I'm the first happy hormone activated inside you. After me, serotonin is increased in you, followed by the production of oxytocin.
We are the three happy hormones.
We make you smile.
We make you laugh.
But most importantly, we keep your brain in a good shape for 100 years.
Nice meeting you all. Goodbye from three of us. Now Shala will tell you about the 8 ways to increase dopamine in your system.
Okay, guys. So after seeing this video, we came to know that there are other two happy hormones along with serotonin. They are oxytocin, the love hormone, and the dopamine. So which plays an important role in our happiness. So studies show that irregular levels of dopamine in is directly linked to various neurological diseases like schizophrenia, ADHD, Parkinson's, and many more. It affects your daily behavior and physical functioning like learning, motivation, heart rate, sleep, attention, and more. So all these behaviors are affected through these hormones. So as we have seen in the video, when a person is happy, first there is activation of dopamine hormone, which in turn increases serotonin hormone, and then there is production of oxytocin. So, as our friend Dopamine has told us, we'll discuss now about the 8 ways how to increase dopamine hormone in the body. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, now we'll discuss how dopamine hormone is released in our body, the 8 ways how it gets released in our body.
Hi, my friend.
Hi, Sarah.
So the first one is dopamine hormone can be increased by food, as we have already discussed. So through food, we can increase this dopamine hormone. That is by having or adding lots of protein in your diet, we have already discussed the protein-rich food that we can have, and uh, as the serotonin hormone is released, the dopamine hormone is also released through this food, through high protein, rich protein foods. And the second one is consumption of less saturated fats. So consuming fat foods in large quantity, it may disrupt dopamine signaling in the brain. So when there is no dopamine signals in the brain, there is no release of happy hormones. So we always say we should have less of fatty foods. We should not include that fatty foods in our diet every day. So this is one reason that when there is a lot of fatty foods we take it, there is no release of happy hormones. Okay, coming to the third one. Third one is exercising. We have, as we have already discussed, we always emphasize in having a regular routine of exercising, as it has many benefits to our body. So, as exercises, sunlight is also one of the another important routine which has to be followed daily. So, just go and stand in the sunlight. Go for a walk in the sunlight, or you can do exercise early in the morning, so that you will have both the benefits of exercise and sunlight together. So, there are in one go you achieve both the benefits. So these are uh, one of the ways where you can increase the happy hormone. The other one is, the fifth one is the listening to music. So listen to your favorite music. This stimulates the release of dopamine hormone in the brain. So people usually they do listen to their favorite musics for them to calm down. It gives them relaxation to the your brain, body, and soul. So people do, without knowing all this. Also, people do tend to listen to their favorite music. So this is also one of the way. Coming to the sixth one. Sixth one is consuming probiotics. So before I start discussing about this probiotics, there is another thing which is very important. In recent years, scientists have discovered that gut health is very important for our overall well-being. So brain and gut are closely linked. Gut is, it is also called as the second brain, as it contains large number of nerve cells that produce many neurotransmitter signals, including the dopamine hormone. Yes, the dopamine hormone is released in our gut also. So there is a study clearly says that a certain species that live in our gut, the bacteria that live in our gut, they are capable enough to produce this dopamine hormone, which impacts our mood, our behavior. So sometimes we say if you don't eat enough food or enough balanced diet, your mood, there are mood swings or your behavior changes. So we do say that, we do hear that. So this is the reason. So consuming probiotic food is good for healthy gut. So now we'll see what are this probiotic foods. I think we do know some of the foods. So can you please tell me what are the probiotic foods? Just write down in the comment box. Which probiotic foods do you know? Friends, yeah, write down in this comment box. Please write down what are the probiotic foods you know. Yes, Chaitra is saying curd. Yes, yogurt, curd is one of the probiotic. Yes, Lekha. Yes, it is curd. So we all know this is common probiotic food used. I think especially in India we have the usage of yogurt, curd more. So this I think everyone knows. All kinds of fermented foods. Yes, Shima. It is fermented foods are also probiotic foods. Those are, yeah. Yeah, all these are South India special foods. So I think we take more of fermented foods. Yeah, we also have along with this curd yogurt, we also have our buttermilk. So I think in every household we do have a usage of buttermilk. So in summers we use this more. There is also pickled cucumbers. I think in a Chinese restaurant we do have this pickled cucumbers. So that is also one probiotic food. There is also one called kefir. It is fermented probiotic milk. That is also one of the probiotic product used. There is tempeh, which is, I think it is used in Indonesia. It is originally from Indonesia, and I think they use it as a substitute for meat. And if anybody likes to eat mushroom, it tastes like mushroom. So I like eating mushroom. So I think I may like it also. Though I have not tried it, I think I may. So that is one product. There is also kimchi. I think in this kimchi, the main ingredient is cabbage mixed with any of the other vegetables with some seasonings like pepper, garlic, ginger, salt, and chili flakes. So this is kimchi is one of the product used as a probiotic food. There are also byproducts of soya beans, and some types of cheese also are some of the probiotic products. So all these give us a good gut health. So we can use all these things to have healthy gut. Okay, coming to the next one. Next one is, as I always say, good sleep. Yes, we have also discussed this in my previous session also, that good sleep is very important. So sufficient amount of sleep is necessary for our body. After a tiring day, we do need some rest. So we need to sleep and have that sufficient amount of sleep. I think at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is important for our good health. So good sleep. During this time, uh, there is what do you say? The system goes into repair mode. So good sleep is very important. So always sleep early and rise early. This should be our go to sleep very late at night, and you should never get up late in the mornings. So you miss many things. You miss the good sunlight where you can go for a walk, you can go for exercise and obtain that sunlight or in for your happy hormone to be released. So we should always sleep early, get up early. So coming to the next one. Yeah, this, how can we forget meditation? So, meditation plays an important role in our happiness. So, as we learned throughout this session, So because of meditation, there is production of happy hormones. So we should meditate daily. We should listen to some soothing music, visualize some positive images, sceneries, and relax yourself. Calm down your body, your heart, your brain, your soul. So this meditation helps in being happy. So after learning all this, now it is time that we implement it in our uh, life also. We should also enjoy that happiness. We should uh, get that happy hormones to be released in our mind, body, and soul. So we'll go for a 10 minutes meditation session. So last time in my live session, we had only for 5 minutes. So this time we will increase. So we whatever good things are there, we have to increase it. So we'll increase for 10 minutes this time. So choose your one cozy place, sit down and just start. Uh, we'll start with this video. This video is for 15 minutes and we'll meditate for 10 minutes. We'll go for a 10 minutes meditation for this time. So we can increase it for the next time. So let's start our video. Okay, friends. So we have finished our 10 minutes meditation session. So how are you guys feeling? How was your experience? This time it is for 10 minutes and I think we have a release of happy hormones more this time. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling calm, relaxed? Your stress is released? So friends, how are you feeling? Just write down in this comment box so that I'll also know what was your experience of 10 minutes of meditation. Yeah, good. Shireen has written good and nice presentation. Thank you so much. Hima has written good. Yeah, it was a good experience. Daksh has written yes. Chatra has written yes. So, so by this we are coming to know that the meditation has that effect, so that we feel good enough, feel good for the whole day. Actually, when you exercise, meditate, when you follow all these steps, you feel that. Nice to know about all the hormones affecting our body. We'll keep in mind all the points. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Ayman has written it was great. Aisha is writing nice and good feeling. Yes, it is true actually. When we go and do a simple 5 or 10 minutes of exercise also, maybe anything of whatever you feel good. So whatever you do get that good feeling in you. Sherin is writing, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. So now we will have a quick recap of what we have discussed today. So that we don't forget the main points that we have learned today. So we'll have a quick recap of it. Okay, Chaitra's writing was really nice. Did not know about the hormones. Yeah, thank you so much. Now that we have come to know about these hormones, I think we'll put a little more effort in being happy, thinking positively. Yes. Okay, coming to the recap of what we have learned today, just will sum up briefly. So first, what did we learn? We learned about happiness. So happiness is a mental state that we are in, which keeps us motivated to have a better life. It it is not only the financial happiness, but more so about attaining inner peace and implementing positive thinking in our lives. So this was one of the point that we learned today in the beginning of the session. It is about happiness. The second one, which we have learned, is hanging around to our past and making ourselves feel miserable can lead to depression. So we learned this as well. So third one we discussed is about depression. So depression, it is a mental disorder which negatively impacts our body, heart, and immune system, along with the lower appetite, low quality of sleep, chronic fatigue, and lack of motivation. So these are the experiences we'll have when we are depressed. And then we learnt about our friend Serotonin in our video had told about himself that it is happy hormone. So serotonin hormone, it is also a neurotransmitter in our brain that helps us feel happy. And we learned how we can increase this happiness, this serotonin hormone in our body naturally by having high protein foods, exercising regularly, being under sunlight, and simply getting a massage done, or finally through our daily meditation. So coming to the fifth point, what we talked was it was the stress hormone, the cortisol that we talked about. So in a long run, in a long term, it will tear down our body, destroy healthy muscles and bones, and block the creation of good happy hormones. So we should remember this, which is also important, so that we don't uh, get stressed, and there is a release of this cortisol in our body. So we should take care of that. Coming to the sixth point, we learned was about the three main happy hormones. So it is serotonin, oxytocin, the love hormone, which we learned, and it is the dopamine, which is released first in our body. It is one of the first happy hormones that get released, and later on it is serotonin, and last it is oxytocin. So that is one point we learned today. Seventh, it was the ways we can increase hormones in our body by eating lots of protein food, cutting down on saturated fats, consuming probiotics, and maintaining our good gut health, exercising, listening to music, and performing meditation. So all these are the ways. All these are the simple ways which we can adapt in our daily lives. We can make it a routine. We can consume such food so that our happy hormones are increased. So these are the simple ways which I think everyone can do it every day, make it a routine in their daily life. So finally, we saw how studies have shown that the people who meditate daily have 50% lower cortisol levels, and there is higher dopamine levels. In turn, serotonin and oxytocin is released. So this helps us to be happy, motivated throughout the day. So simple ways to get happiness. I think this is the simple things we can follow. So, okay, friends, then with this, we have come to the end of this session. So, if anyone would like to ask any question, please do write on in this comment box. So this is the only briefly I just covered about how we can be happy, how these hormones are working for our body. So these are just the brief information, brief facts that I have brought. So there is much depth in it. So one session, one live session will not be enough to tell all these things. So I think I have mostly covered everything. So if anybody is having any questions, you can just write down here. So Nahid is writing, it was very nice presentation. Thank you so much, Nahid. Lekha is writing, liked your videos and well presented, very informative. Thank you so much. Thanks for this lovely session. Thank you, Rashi. Kavita is writing a great, insightful session. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Kavita. We'll be waiting for your next program. All the best. Thank you so much. So, I think next session, next program, I think we'll have next month. I think in February. I'll let you know the date. And before we leave, I would just like to tell about the next session what we may have. So we will discuss about sleep and its benefit to our body. So I think that will also be an interesting session. So as we had a 10 minutes meditation today, we'll have a little longer meditation, maybe 20 minutes or maybe longer, so that we'll have a good sleep listening to that music. So it will help us sleep, have a good sufficient sleep. So we'll have this for the next session. Hope you all like this session, and I think this information will be useful to all of you. So thank you so much for taking out your time and attending this session. Okay, I feel no questions from your side. So can we end this session now? Good session. Excited to know about the next session. Thank you. Hope you all enjoyed it. Yes, it was very useful. Yeah, thank you so much, Chitra. Okay, friends, then we can just end this session. Thank you so much, everybody. It was nice having you all in my live session. Thank you so much. And goodbye and good night. Have a good day. Good night. Thank you. Bye.